How are all my friends doing on this beautiful Monday morning? It is about 10:30 Eastern time as of the recording of this video. Market's been open for a couple hours. The New York market, but the Forex market's been open since, we're going on 12 hours now. About 16 hours. It generally opens about 5 Eastern on Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. That's when Asia opens. You know, that's kind of like their Monday morning, so to speak. So we were eyeballing dollar yen. And on dollar yen, it was a thing of beauty. We had taken a long down here last week, and we only rode it from here to about here, and then we saw it dancing around, so we just closed it. You know, I didn't have enough in the trade to say, oh, I'm gonna close half and keep another half open, you know. So I just closed the whole thing, made good money right there, gorgeous. Then come Friday, it made a whole nother leg up, and I was thinking, oh, you know, you could think, oh, man, I could have made so much more if I had just held it. Well, you never know what price is going to do. I was extremely satisfied with the execution of that last week because we entered, we held, it made a nice move up, and we were happy with our profit, so we closed it and we took it. We took the money off the table. And now the account is larger because of that, you know. This is a small account that I have on this particular broker that I'm making these Forex trades with. Okay? So we had just, you know, made great on that account with that trade from last week. And then last night, Sunday night, we see, oh, okay. We saw one of these funny maneuvers on the hourly where it was just like, this is the open. Okay, that's Sydney open right there. So it's dancing around, making a high, make another high. And I was watching it when it made that 149, 140 high. And I said, well, okay, you know, that it looked pretty aggressive as far as a wick up. So we went ahead and took that short right there. And now price is just creeping down. Now, am I anticipating at any moment for price to just immediately come back up against me and stop me out? Of course I am. I keep moving my stop down bit by bit. I already have the stop at break even. So it doesn't matter at this point. At this point, I'm just sitting back, relaxed. I'm already in a position for the week. If I get stopped out, wonderful. No big deal. Nothing lost, nothing gained. But I'm holding it in the simple anticipation of the fact that, okay, looking at the 4 hour on dollar yen, how we are looking a little bit high at the moment. Now on the daily, if you zoom out more, like say you zoom out and you look at the daily, oh, well, the daily, it's showing some strength to go up. Same with the weekly. You know, the weekly is just showing nothing but upside. And vice versa with the daily, you know. But we've made like we've made 3 legs up on this 4 hour time frame. And the reasoning behind my short is just the fact that, okay, the 4-hour and the hourly are awfully high. It's getting a little exhausted. So perhaps price is looking to cool off a little bit, and I'm essentially riding the cool off down. I'm not riding this dollar yen short thinking, okay, yeah, we're gonna go down to, 120 or 110 or 113, 130. No, not at all. Not in the least bit. This is just a short scalping opportunity that I'm in, looking to possibly take some liquidity here. Because if we get down to here, 146, I'm closing half of the position. And if we test this level down here, 143, 144, I'm closing it all. I'm not even looking for a lower low, so to speak. I'm not being that greedy on this short. This is simply just riding a cool off. I am leery a little bit on shorting things, because when I short, I generally go much lighter, because it's just my personal experience over time. More often than not, more money is to be made going long on things and buying things than it is to be shorting everything. Because a lot of new traders, they come into the space and all of a sudden they realize, wait, I want to have the ability to be able to play something to the downside. Because traditionally in the spot market, okay, you're just buying a stock and you're only looking for upside. And when it goes against you, you start thinking, oh, I want to be able to trade it to the downside also. So a lot of new traders, they tend to go heavy on shorts. But over time, I was the same, but over time I've learned to just be a little bit lighter on my short trades. Hence why I don't play games. On this short position that we're in, our entry was like 148.9, 11, I think. So we're already at break even. It doesn't matter if it goes up higher. Daily time frame, yes, I'm looking for dollar yen to go back up to the 152, 155 area. They think that Japan has it under control, the value of their yen, but the chart says otherwise. That drop from 162 down to 140, I mean, that was a good little nice reset, but there was nothing there that was showing amazing to me. It was just, okay, good, a nice reset. Okay, calm down, here we go. If it had plummeted down to $1 gets you 111 yen, I would have been impressed at the strength of the yen at that point. I would have been, wow, But they couldn't even do that. Even with changing their, the head of their version of their Fed, and a lot of the things that they've done to kind of prop up the yen over the past few months, they still couldn't bring it down. 140 is the best they could do. So that just shows to me, psychologically, in my mind, the strength of the dollar versus the yen. So over a longer period of time, I'm looking for dollar yen to go up. But this is just a short-term opportunity that I'm in right now. And right now it's holding this 148 area. It dipped right below this morning, 147.999 or something ridiculous, So when it just barely dipped under 148, it also kind of gave me an inclination of, okay, perhaps it is just, that was the little dip, and now we're going to move back up. But I'll just keep creeping my stop into profit. I get home, I might move it down to 148.7, and that'll be money right there. And I'll just keep creeping it down. But it'll be an interesting one to watch, I'll be honest. So that's kind of my thoughts on dollar yen at the moment. Of course, I would love to see it just rip up higher, because that would validate my bigger idea for dollar yen. And a heavier short would be at the 153, 155 level is what I'm looking for a much heavier short. But this is just a small, light trade opportunity that I've been eyeballing. And we're going to check back on our friend gold here, see what's going on, if we can get it to load up. Okay, so here we are. Oh no, that's silver, I apologize. We were talking about silver the other day, but that is not. Pound's making a nice move down. I like to see that. Pound, I'm not touching pound until it. I had some ideas for pound, but it's got to go way lower for me to start looking for a GBP USD trade. All right, here we are, gold. Well, look at that. We're still holding 2600 level. We haven't done a dang thing in a week. All right, we talked about this a week ago. Not a dang thing. Look at this. You're still sitting up here. I am so glad that I did not trade any of this disgusting behavior up here at gold. Look at this. This is garbage. All right, this is garbage. I don't care. This is just personal opinion. You might have been making money on this. To me, this right here, ping pong with all these nasty wicks, that's garbage. So many wicks, so many pin bars in here. Why are there so many pin bars in this area? Why? Why is the chart telling me that there's a lot of indecision up here? Is it indecision because it's deciding whether it has enough money to go up or whether it has enough money to go down? Well, that's kind of hard to tell. But all I can say when I look at gold right now, I say, okay, 2685 was a high a little over a week ago. Okay, like 10 days ago. So in my mind, psychologically, it's been like 10 trading days that we've still been looking at that high, and it's not that far away. Why are we still hanging out here? To me, it screams trying to get more people to short gold so that they can have more money to take above. Because the longer it holds this 2600 area, the more people are going to keep trying to short gold for this. They're going to keep trying to short gold for this cool off move down. But the longer it's sitting up here, the more money is going to be put up here, because everybody's going to be putting their stops at 2690, 3000, 3K gold. Everybody 2700, everybody's going to have their stops up here at 2700. So the longer it keeps sitting here, the more I'm just sitting back and just waiting for them to take that money at 2700. If gold pops up here to 2750, 2800, great. To me, that's beautiful, because that means that they're gone to take the money. And I hope it's a quick move. If it's a quick move up to 2750, then personally, I'm going to consider opening up my short positions, because I have to what? I have to wait for everybody to lose in order for me to win. So if everybody has to lose for me to win on a gold position, Then I'm going to look for a quick move up to 27.50. I'm going to start entering my shorts there, and then we punish the party that's betting on down. And once we take their money, I'm entering, and we're punishing the party down here who still is of the belief that gold is going to go to 3K. I mean, come on. Look at a lot of the things you see posted online right now, especially last week. Early last week, all I kept seeing was gold 3K, gold 3K. Well, great. If it's going to go to 3K, go to 3K, but it hasn't gone there yet. Okay, you can't do anything just based on what people say. It'd be beautiful to see gold at 3K, but it hasn't done it yet. So it's just going to tease everybody. The market, it's a professional teaser, all right? So if you anticipate its teasing maneuvers, you can capitalize on that. But that's kind of all I had today. I just wanted to go over dollar-yen ideas and looking at gold. And Pepsi is still doing exactly... Pepsi is a thing to behold, watching it just over the past couple weeks just slowly creep down to where we want. We haven't even touched anything. We made some scribbles and we've just been watching it. And it's gorgeous to see it finally playing out this little maneuver. And it's just teasing us. It's like it's screaming at me, oh, you're at 167 now, just what you wanted, get on in. Well, yeah, kind of, it's kind of tapping a slight demand area here. I might enter one position and then hold the rest for the 163 area I'd like. But it wouldn't hurt for me to go ahead and start taking a little nibble right here, because we have hit the 167 area. So Pepsi's behaving beautifully. I love everybody. And those are just kind of my thoughts on the week. And it'll be interesting to come back in a couple of days and see how it plays out. And I will see everybody on the next video. Peace.